My friend,
Is it
how you doing?
tired? How you doing?
Dad, let me tell you, dude. I think I've come to a realization that the reason that I'm not a millionaire right now, right,
Hmm.
um, is purely just because when I was younger, I didn't rinse the dishes before I washed them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like when you wash dishes, you're
Yeah.
supposed to rinse it before. I genuinely think the reason I'm not a millionaire is because I didn't rinse them before. That's the for all the mental fortitude that I possess. That is the defining factor as to why I'm not a millionaire.
What do you mean? Like,
Like
obviously rinse off. Like, if there's like still like, you know.
no, like isn't it like someone puts a dish in the sink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you wash it, you pour the soap with soapy water, right?
Sure.
Before you pour the soapy water and wash the dishes, you're supposed to rinse them first,
Oh, okay.
so that the water doesn't get dirty.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think genuinely the reason I'm not a millionaire is because I didn't do that.
Then why am I
And
not a
I feel like,
millionaire?
huh?
Then why am I?
I feel like my my relatives who told me to do this stuff are laughing in their graves now. Well, not in their graves, but they're laughing.
Are they millionaires?
Huh? Probably. Did you never know these days?
Are they?
I'll pause it different. I'll just pause it just different.
Okay, okay.
Did you hear Drake's a billionaire?
No, I didn't actually. Drake's.
Yeah.
Okay, that took long though.
It didn't
Considering,
take long.
I mean, yes, it took. Why I say it took long. It's like
No.
he has achieved so much, man. Like by now, surely he would have, been a
He's
billionaire.
been a billionaire. It's
But
just that he didn't want
yeah,
people to know because there's an Instagram story of I don't know if you know Nicki Minaj obviously.
obviously I know Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj. So
you know Nicki Minaj.
obviously,
You're the type
duh.
of guy to know who Nicki Minaj is.
What do you mean? I'm the type of guy to know who Nicki Minaj
You
is.
listen to music, don't you?
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what that means just
Um,
for a second.
yeah, so Nicki Minaj has come out and like been on this Instagram story of hers or something like that, and she said, "Oh yeah, so she's in front of like a jet, like a private jet, right?
Mm,
She goes, "This is what happens when you have a rich friend, a very rich friend, a Canadian rich friend,
yeah,
who is probably the only billionaire I know that doesn't want people to know he's a billionaire."
yeah.
And this would back it up because Drake did say in his song with Migos, what's that song?
Which one?
The latest one he did with Migos.
The latest. Straightening. No.
No, straightening. It's on that album.
It's yeah. I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it?
uh, Heaven Our Way.
Heaven away.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
on Heaven
yeah.
Our Way, Drake says billionaires talk to him different when they see his payslip from Lucian Grange.
Yeah.
So which would make sense as to so people probably don't think he's a billionaire, and then they see like
Oh.
you're
I mean, it makes sense, but there was a reason why he wasn't. He hasn't even been accredited on Forbes list. You know that, and that's because like he has like dirty money, or there's a suspicion that he has dirty money. So like money that's affiliated with like crime and all of that, basically.
yeah I know, but I feel like a lot of artists are like that, and I actually don't know. I'm not sure, but I feel like
I mean, it would make sense.
I
I
feel
mean, he
like
did kill eggs.
I do still believe he did that.
I believe with all my heart that he
But a
killed
lot of
eggs.
people paid not to be on the Forbes list, so it would make sense.
Oh, but it's actually easy to be on the Forbes list, eh?
You can pay to be on. You can pay to be on the list,
Yeah,
bro. That's just
yeah. That's why I was like, wait, bro. So you're paying to
man. These
useless
people are
stuff.
going crazy. But anyway, guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, episode what? 15?
I don't know, man. Who
15,
keeps tracking,
16?
man? It's just hit after hit after hit.
Banger after banger.
Every time I look myself in the mirror, I feel like Curry, bro. I'm just
Yeah. Nah. It's episode 15, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we have hit 500 subs. We have
so
hit
now
500
1,000.
subs. Yeah, road to
I
1K
heard
now.
1K. You guys thought it
Road.
was over.
Oh, you thought it was
You
over?
thought we were dead out super subs, bro.
Nah. Road to
Listen, bro.
1K,
You
guys.
can
Road
see
to
the trim is
1K.
still dead. We're trying to keep the lights on, guys.
Come on, come
Guys,
on, come on.
guys,
I'm
guys,
even
guys.
wearing a bucket hat. That's when you
Bro,
know it's
bro, bro,
rough,
bro.
bro.
Actually, no. People have been asking me why I haven't cut my hair, and it's purely because I'm traumatized. No, I'm
Uh,
traumatized.
it's Fred
What did I
again.
say about Fred, bro? What did I say about Fred? I told you this guy was gonna chef me up, bro. I done
You
told
saw the
you.
TikTok.
Huh?
You saw
Yeah,
the
I feel like he did see the TikTok because, bro, there was no reason, bro. He was like digging a grave on my head, bro.
It's Fred again.
Yeah, Fred. So I'm trying to like grow my hair out to a point where it's like when I cut it, I know at least it's fine. It'll be okay. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to go bald, bro.
I might actually do that at some point, bro.
But
Just
guys,
for fun.
you're going to go bald.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to do it when I'm 50. No, I'll probably have to.
Yeah,
Now I'll go to the
100%.
Turks, really. Because you know what, you guys are gonna help us out. You guys are gonna get us bread, man. Guys, make me a 1% gem, please. Like, just hit that subscribe
Like,
button. And if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please make sure just click the video. You know, you guys are trying to get the bread up, man.
come
You know what I
on,
mean?
come
Like,
on.
we're trying to
Get
get
our
the
money up, not our funny up. We already have our funny up.
exactly, bro. I'm trying to.
So, bro, I saw the craziest thing. Okay, it wasn't really crazy. I expected it. I won't lie. I was surprised it took this long. So, Skeet and Kimmy have broken up, right?
Yeah, considering he did get a tattoo
Of the children on his
it's
body.
very embarrassing.
Ah,
It's
yikes.
surprisingly embarrassing.
That was on him though. But anyway,
But you know what? He'll play it off like it was just a moment in my life, and you know what? They'll always be so close to me.
I can't wait for his next comedy special. Cause his comedy specials after he got his heart broken is
What?
always the funniest, bro.
Yeah, but what did he think though?
Huh?
Like, what did he think was gonna happen?
I mean,
Because
you can't be a
she's
stepfather of Kanye's
no.
children,
Besides being
dog.
a stepfather, she's just got out of like a marriage, bro. Like, you
7
really think
years,
you're gonna be the
bro.
next? You guys are gonna just come on, bro.
Ski. Oh yeah. So anyway, so that's happened, and then people now are betting on who's going to be Kim's next man in the casino.
Oh, so this is like a game going. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got?
I don't know. I don't know. Looking at the trend of the Kardashians, you know, and the statistics that they've shown over the years, they're probably going to go for a black basketball player or a rapper.
See, I'll raise you an apricot here and say that based on the economics.
Chai.
I'd put 50 on Thompson.
You know what? I can't put that past him or her actually.
Hey man.
Hey man,
Crazy
but you
world.
wanna
Scary world.
the names, bro? The names are crazy. Jamie Foxx is on this list, bro. Chris Evans, Harry Styles. What?
Who? Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
I don't know, man. Interesting. Shut up, man.
Is Israel Adesanya? Okay, Kyrie Irving, basketball player. Michael B. Jordan.
I don't see Izzy, bro. I don't.
There's
see
Eminem. Now I don't see Eminem happening.
Eminem on this? Shout out, my nigga.
Damn. Johnny Depp's on the list, which would make sense a bit.
Man, that guy's kicked up. I don't see it there. Johnny Depp is old, guys.
He's a fossil, actually.
Bro, Johnny Depp
Gee,
is
how old is Johnny Depp,
Like,
actually?
I see all the stuff happening with him. I'm like, guys, can't you see this guy's like he's heading for retirement, bro?
Bro, nigga's old, bro. Nigga's actually old. He's like 59. This nigga's older than my parents.
Exactly, dude. Johnny Depp is like getting towards the back end of his career.
And Amber Heard was 36. This is okay.
But if it was a 21-year-old with an 18-year-old, everyone's going crazy. Just no, I'm joking.
Au pastun quetzal. What? Nah, that's tough. That's tough.
You know, I'm not like between their age gap. You could fit my age in it.
And more.
And more, yes, and some.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, but still.
No, 1 year. Oh yeah, 1 year. But that's old, bro. So by the time this nigga was 21, the.
Bro, I've lived my whole life in the period that she wasn't born in his life.
Now this nigga's old. How did they think they were gonna make this work?
Speaking about life, have you heard of this? I feel like you're still going somewhere. Oh no, you're talking about the casino thing, right?
Yeah, I was still going somewhere. So then somebody hit Kanye up.
Yeah.
And they were on some yay. I have somebody who has dead on Skeet. His name is D, right?
Yeah.
And then Kanye was like, oh, I wish I came up with this. And then he's like, who's D? And then he's like, please give me his ad. He's nuts, He said, fine, God, bro. Yo.
I saw that. Yeah, that's funny. It's crazy because like 2 episodes ago, I got this guy so good, bro. But we didn't upload the episode, unfortunately. But
yeah,
God's on your side, man. God's on your side.
I found God, bro.
Because it was peak.
Nah, it was clean.
I felt like I was hitting 3 in game 7.
In game 7, oh, that final 3 countdown
man.
buzzer beater, bro. Oh my days.
Sushi. Man.
Nothing but net,
Nothing
bro.
but net, bro.
Gee whiz. Those curry ones where you even look away and you start
bro,
walking
like,
back.
Put the ring on it. Put the ring on it, bro.
Yes, like it. Yeah, now. Yeah, so that one, I'm glad that I'm not glad, but like I'm glad.
But shout out Ski.
Huh?
Shout out Ski.
I mean, you got Kim, bro.
I mean, Ariana Grande and Kim in one lifetime.
Bro, and some other
It's really up my levels of funny because now I've realized that the funnier I am, like the further I'll get with in certain areas of my life. It doesn't matter if I look good or not.
You
Like,
also
I
have to be
really
more
look good.
depressed though.
Yeah, I'm very depressed. Like honestly, um, that's why I usually stop like seeing my therapist because I was just like, you know what, bro, you're not helping me as much as what's being
You're not helping me achieve my full
Bro,
potential.
exactly.
You're trying to fix me. I'm not.
Your character deconstructed.
Yo, nah, bro. Yo, actually, no. This Jen has dated some.
But I'm happy with where I am, so it's keep. I mean, my therapist is doing a great job. Shout out my therapist. What's my therapist's name?
Do I have a therapist? Jesus, I probably should get one though.
You should probably help her.
Huh?
Sorry about this. But this episode seems more chill.
Yeah.
This is a bit more chill episode for you, lovely listeners who don't like us being absolutely crazy.
They don't?
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the reason why people watch us.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Because we're like natural raw dogs.
What?
We're raw dog, man.
Yeah. Professional raw dogger.
Professional raw dog.
Shout out my nigga. What's his name? Gideon, yeah.
Whittian, because that's all he is, catching lobbies.
Oh, Whittian. Oh, Whittian. Oh, shout out my nigga Whittian. I need to get the sound out of my head now.
Which sound?
Huh? Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Shout out my nigga. I love that thing, dude. Like, I use it every time I get like the chance. Oh, can I? Oh, yeah. So I was gonna tell you. Okay, no. Before I tell you about, because there's this crazy conspiracy theory about like it's called the egg theory, right?
Okay.
It describes like life. But I want to before we get into that, I want to talk about a confession I've seen.
Okay.
That I want to speak about. So this guy has gone. Hearing about my girl's past genuinely makes me sick. I know she's mine and has a past and all, but it genuinely makes me upset knowing that other guys have touched her in certain ways. She still has the receipts
And she
and
still
in
reminds you.
detail explains to me from time to time
Yo.
what these guys did and where they did it. Now, before we get into this, can I just tell you my favorite comment? Bro said, click refresh.
I don't get
refresh.
it.
Click refresh. Like, refresh. Get it out the. Oh, bro, I can't believe you haven't got this.
What?
Click refresh.
I know click refresh what it is, but then why?
How click refresh so that you don't remember it?
Oh, that confession.
The guy, yes, the guy doesn't remember every time. Oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that
I
comment.
can't believe you. I'm so disappointed.
I'm not.
I'm so.
It's not a blatant joke.
That's such a funny.
It's
comment.
funny,
Just
yeah,
say
but
click
like it's not
refresh.
funny now because it was explained.
Yeah, now we can't put it on TikTok, bro. This is all you.
Try, dog. Try.
Disappointed. Actually disappointed.
Yo, dog. He's not seen most. Has he not told the dog? I don't want to hear the like. What makes?
Why? See, So wait, can I ask you something? If you were with someone, right, would you want to know if they're like you were their best partner or something?
No.
You wouldn't want to.
No.
You don't want to hurt yourself like that.
Nah. Even if like.
Even if you're doing like an amazing.
Yeah,
job.
even if I'm doing an amazing job, I don't like being compared generally. Like I don't like being compared, bro. Like call it unhealthy or call it not possessive, but let's say possessive for lack of a better word. But don't compare me to someone else. Don't tell me about someone else and then tell me about me. Like tell me about someone else and that's it. Or talk about me and that's it. Don't no. I used to talk to this other person and you wouldn't do this thing that you're doing.
No, not like that.
No. Generally. Like not even that deep. Like, oh, okay, let's say you look like someone. You understand?
Okay.
Like, oh, look at this person. I don't like it. I'm me, bro. Leave me. Yeah, them. You understand? Like, I don't like being compared. So, in that sense, no, I would not. And for you to, and then on top of that, if they, imagine if they would was,
Yeah.
nah.
My
You?
toxic trait is I just think I'm better, bro. So
I'm
I just
better.
I'm better, bro. Like I
You
walk
need to
better, I
finish the
talk
boys,
better,
bro.
like
I smile
I
better
smile
than
better
niggas.
than niggas, bro. So like genuinely, whenever I'm compared, I just feel like I should be at the top. Like if I'm not at the top, it's an insult to my it's my whole like lineage, bro. My whole heritage. To my grandparents, to my ancestors. Like
Yeah. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. Kudos to you, man. That makes sense. It's like, because at the same time, as much as, yeah, sure. You're being compared. It's
yeah,
always nice to
yeah, and I'm always at the top. Even if you say I'm not at the top, you might know.
But imagine, like, at least if she tells you that you're not at the top and she's still with you, then she really loves you, Shame.
No, dude, that's pathetic. What?
Why do you think I don't want to find out? Why? Like, what makes you think, bro? Like, nah, bro. Like, alright, babe.
No, but
Babe.
like, why aren't you trying to be the best?
It's funny. It's actually funny that you mentioned this, eh?
Hmm.
Because this other Jane, right?
Yeah.
So this girl says on Twitter, my ex-boyfriend, like tried to humiliate me by telling all his friends I was terrible in bed, right?
Yeah.
Imagine his surprise when they all disagreed. You.
Shut up, buddy. That's outrageous.
You.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. What would you do
You.
in that scenario, dude?
What would I do?
Because you've lost all your
All
friends.
your friends.
You've
Oh
lost all
my
your friends.
You lost your.
Yes.
And you were.
And you were the problem. Oh my days,
You.
bro.
Yo, nah, it's like that other video. Tell me something
Yeah.
that'll make me laugh and that will make me happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh yeah, out of all your friends, you had
yeah,
the
the
biggest
best
one.
wood, yeah. And then she was like, you.
See,
I'll
this
probably
is
off myself.
no, but this is why I only have like 3 friends, and I know these gents like our friends are not like we don't
Yeah.
intertwine.
Yeah. Nah,
That's one
oh,
thing.
you want that one? Cool.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Because nah, politics, bro, politics. So, but what if you like fell in love with them?
No, you can't do that, man.
Yeah, true.
You can't do that. How are you falling in love with your mandom's gal, though? Like,
I mean, I feel like it's easy. People do it.
nah, man, something's just off. Corny, off. Like something, dog.
I can't believe you didn't get that comment, bro. That was the one for me, bro.
Sheesh.
That was really.
But then why is she telling him the whole time?
Yes, this is my thing. So for me personally, right, I wouldn't mind being like, if someone was like, okay, you're the best, or you weren't the best, and this is why. Then it's like, okay, cool. I have like, because you can often get complacent in relationships or like
Okay,
in
true,
stuff.
true, true,
So
true,
you can
true.
get complacent. So you can say, oh, you weren't the best, and this is why. And then you'll know that, okay, I need to do this, and this to up my levels, right? That's where I'm okay with it, and that's where I like. If I'm ever gonna ask a person like, "Hey, am I the best?" It's for that
It's for
reason.
KPIs, key performance
Exactly,
indicators.
bro. Because I need to like
Okay,
But
okay,
if
okay.
you're just like out randomly telling me about like, hey, oh yeah, and this time when I was with this person, this and this happened, I'd be like, bro,
They don't
go
see
back.
you.
No, go back. No,
No,
go
but they
back.
don't
No,
see
let's
you.
call him and go back.
Now go back,
No,
bro.
I'll show. I'll
What
paint
if
the
she tells
triple.
you? What if she tells you there's no need? I'll go now.
Huh?
Like,
Then go.
no, as in I'll go. I've been going already.
Yeah, then go.
Yeah.
Stay. That's a waste of my time, bro. Waste of
Shut
my time.
down, my love. You've got my heart now.
That's great.
Nah. But now for real, she doesn't see him. She doesn't see him, or maybe she thinks that that's. I think she thinks that in him knowing her past, right?
Yeah.
She's being transparent, and that's good for the relationship. You know what?
It's
No.
not.
No.
No, like
Imagine you're at the mall, right? You're at the mall, walking casually, all good, ice cream vibes. Oh, babe, I did something there with my ex.
personally, I'd have one of two reactions. I'd either look at you and walk away, Or I'd be like, alright, cool, let's go better then. You know? You know what? Okay, it was average. Oh, I got you.
I don't know how I'd react, bro.
I,
It's one of the like I think, dog. It's also how you would say it. Oh my days! Imagine she lights up, bro. Like she becomes ecstatic, bro.
that's where I get like annoyed. If someone's like telling me about their past and like and you can visibly see that like or like
They're
they're talking about
rude.
someone else and you can visibly see that they're getting excited. And then it's like, bro, like yeah, shit's done, bro.
Yo, nah, that's crazy, bro. I won't lie to you. That is crazy. So, what would you do if the Rock stepped to your hand?
The Rock.
Mm.
I'll bet you for free.
Shout out Kingsley.
Kingsley, bro, yo, Kingsley killed me, dude. That
Yo.
when he said that, yeah,
Hey,
I
dog.
folded, man. I folded.
Yo, nah, he was so like. So you'd fight the Rock
Yeah.
if he stepped to your hand?
Yeah. No.
Because dog, he literally stepped. Well, he didn't really step to her, but like, so there was an interview with obviously him and Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
And The Rock asked the Rock was asked the question like, who would you be a pet of? Like, which celebrity would you want to be a pet of, right? And he said straight, Megan Thee Stallion, no hesitation whatsoever, right? And then the boyfriend, I don't know if you know the boy. The boyfriend's like he's known but unknown. You know, it's one of them niggas, like Nicki Minaj's boyfriend or husband right now. He's known but unknown.
Okay.
Almost like Safari, right? When
Who's
she was
Safari?
dating Safari, exactly. So
Oh, I've seen Nicki Minaj. I thought it was her brother or something.
Jesus.
No, it's where he was standing in the beach.
You know what? But that's how you know they're meant for each other. Do you ever realize? No.
You know that challenge siblings were dating. You ever seen that challenge?
I have. We should actually do it.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to see that. Oh yeah, but we hear people on Spotify. The people on Spotify and Apple Podcasts watch like YouTube videos, bro. We'd be so clear. Do you know that?
Actually, yeah,
We'd be
actually.
so clear.
Actually, I think yeah.
Like we'd be so clear.
But then also
the numbers are pretty similar.
Is it?
Yeah.
We have to cater for the people, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, get us to can you guys get us to like one of the number one podcasts in South Africa?
Yeah.
If you guys do that, then like we can upload videos and stuff on Spotify.
Can you?
Yeah, that's how the fellas do it and stuff like that.
The fellas. Oh, they got the they got the Spotify deal.
Guys, we need to keep the lights on.
Come
bro.
on,
We're trying to become
bro.
1% gens.
Come on. But yeah. So back to the then the nigga, I forgot his name. What's his name? I think Pedri or something. Let me check.
Pedri, no.
Not Pedri, dog. What Party? Yeah, Party's his name, right? Megan Thee Stallion's man.
Party.
Yeah,
Like
Pardi.
Oh.
Yeah. Then he responds to The Rock's like that interview. He's like, teach your wife to use seasoning, but Moana's dope though.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so vile still.
Can you smell?
Fighting with words, bro. I'm at
What The Rock
throat.
is cooking.
I'm fighting with words. I'm at the Rock's throat, bro. I'm at his neck.
Have you seen that nigga's neck? His neck has muscles, bro.
So, he's a man. The guy's from a bullet. So any mortal man. It's no challenge.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you this question because you asked me. Are you the type of nigga to think you can fight a horse?
Huh? Bro, do I think I can kill a horse?
With your bare hands?
With my bare hands. I give it a good ride for its money. You know? A good ride for its money. Yeah, I think you try to hit me with that left, kick, just bob and weave, finding the sensitive spot, just pop that right hook over the top. I probably die because.
Bro, I think a horse is like muscles in this one leg is like my whole body.
Yeah, but The Rock would be stupid, bro. Why are you bringing your fist to a gunfight? What do you do?
But I'd actually want to see that fight, The Rock. But the thing is, The Rock was in WWE, so you can't really like.
WWE is a sport, bro. It's fake.
It's fake.
But in happy news for sports fans, Elon Musk is buying Man United. If you saw this tweet over here, he said that he's buying Man United. And in even better news, which makes it so much better, if you see this tweet, he said he's joking. He's not buying this.
I knew it.
So shout out to the Glaciers because they will run United down into the ground.
I should have foreseen this.
These guys had hope. Yeah, I said to this man, Man United or the Arsenal of 2000 from 2000. So the last time Arsenal won the Champions League, I think, was in 2016 in December.
Champions League.
Yes, the last time they won the Champions League. Last time
Arsenal.
Arsenal won the Champions League was in December of 2016 when they got knocked out.
Oh, we're in. Oh, I thought you said one.
No, we're in.
That's how I was
They
like.
never won. But the last time
Exactly.
they won the Champions League was in December 2016. So from 2017 to 2020, this team has been dog. They've been the laughing stock of the Premier League with
Yeah.
the results and the way that they've played. Man United have become that team.
Yeah.
And this guy said no way. He was fighting me in preseason saying that we're not
No,
Arsenal.
no.
There's no way we're not as bad as Arsenal. Look at this season. We finished second. No, man, Arsenal finished second in the Premier League in 2016.
That was 2016.
Yeah, and then the following year they became trash.
It
Same
happened,
thing
bro.
happens to United.
It
And
happened.
this guy's like, no, we're not as bad. Now look, we're at the bottom of the league.
Yeah, we're at
Shut
the
up,
bottom
my
of the
boy
league.
Ten
We're at the bottom of the league. Nah, shout out my nigga Gucci. We're at, oh shit. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the league. It's fine.
Oh, I know. I'm easy.
Nah, laugh. Sometimes you laugh. Sometimes you cry. I guess you know
You
now.
guys been crying for 10 years.
Nah, not 10.
10
2012.
years. Yeah, 10 years. Since Alex left, bro, you guys been crying. And
Well,
you know
we
what?
still.
I'm drinking United tears.
I don't really care.
Drinking.
Like, that's the thing. Like, you see, I don't really care. Obviously, I still support the team, but I don't care, you know?
Yeah.
To the point where banter affects me. I'll even add to the banter, you know?
Yeah, but you do. It's so hard. I felt it.
What do you mean you felt it?
No, I felt it. They that voice note you said, I felt it.
Oh, that one. Yeah, nah, that voice note was painful, bro. Yo, that voice note. There was so much pain in my voice in that voice note, bro.
Guys, I said I would leave fantasy league links in the description. I will this time.
Fantasy.
I had a terrible week.
I had a midweek. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was bad actually. Almost like 4 of my midfielders got like 2 points.
Yeah.
That's
I
bad.
got -2.
Oh yeah, Nunes. He decided to be Zidane.
There's a shot like this guy's really just. In all the games I've seen of him, he's either hit or miss. Like he's either really good in the game, and.
But like, what happened? What caused? Like, obviously there was. I want to hear what the guy said.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want to hear. Cause like, there's no way you can just headbutt a nigga. But he did push him.
Yeah, he did. I don't know. I didn't see that, but I just saw it on his Instagram after.
Yeah.
I stopped watching the game at that point.
But even Trent is too much of a liability now at this point.
I have this week's riddle for you.
Oh no.
This one is an easy one. I hope you get this one.
Oh no. Anytime somebody has said that, I'm gonna suffer.
Don't worry. This one's easy. I saw a shirt for $97, right? So I borrowed $50 from my mom and $50 from my dad, and I bought the shirt. And with $3 change, I gave $1 to my mom and $1 to my dad, and then I kept one for myself. Now I owe my mom $49 and my dad $49, right? 49 plus 49 equals 98. Plus my $1, that equals 99. Where did the $1 go?
That math does not sound like it makes sense. So he bought he bought a t-shirt for 97.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After borrowing 100 from both his parents, right?
So then
he gave them wait. He gave them there was $3 left, obviously. Yeah. Gave $1 to his mom, $1 to his dad. Mm-hmm. Right? He kept $1. Mm-hmm. Right? So that means he would owe them 49, right?
Yeah.
And then he kept one. With his one, where's the $1? Yeah, that does make sense. It's $99.
So where did the $1 go? I'm getting cooked.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. I don't know.
You don't know? That's a good one, eh?
Nah, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
He owes 49.
Yes.
That's 98.
Yes. Plus the $1
that he has.
Yeah.
There's something I'm missing here.
Yeah, there is something you're missing.
$1.
I need $1.
$1. That's what I need.
Do you want me to tell you the answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so.
Nah, wait.
Okay.
Ah, fuck, bro.
It's not a matter of where the dollar wins. It's a matter of the way you look at the question. because I said he owes his parents 49.49, right? Which means he return $1 each of the 50 that they gave him,
Yeah.
right? So which means that the dollar is always there. So if you take back the dollar that he paid back and take back the dollar he paid back, he owes 50-50, and then there's your dividend.
Makes
There's your
sense.
100.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a tricky one though.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it is a tricky one. Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Bro, the boys are not on points in this podcast.
What?
It's very mellow.
It's too mellow.
It's very mellow. I don't think it's too mellow. Like yeah, every once in a while, man. Okay, so my friend, I want to tell you about. I want to tell you about this egg theory,
Theory.
right?
Okay.
So essentially, there's this guy named Andy Weir, right?
Okay.
This bloke, Don Andy. He decided to tell us this story, right, of elaborating on this theory
Cool.
about this guy who died, right, in Christ, right?
Yeah.
And he like goes to heaven or whatever, and he's got like greeted by this God-like figure, right?
Okay.
And then he has like all these existential like questions that you would naturally have as a human being after just dying.
What's
Like,
yeah.
and the main part that this whole theory answers is why are we here and like what is
Life.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes on to say that so this godlike figure tries to explain to him as best like what actually happens is reincarnation, right? So you'll die and then you'll go back and live life again in a different time period, right? Until I'm losing my train of thought, yeah.
Until what?
You'll go back and live life and continuously like live different experiences, right?
Okay.
So it also explains that like all your knowledge, right, of your past lives, you just not cannot remember because like as you're a human being right now, you cannot fathom the extremities of what a soul, like how beautiful and vast your soul is, and what
Okay.
it's actually what's actually happening, right? And that which is also partly the reason why we like perceive time in this construct in the universe that we live in as linear, because we can't like go beyond the bounds of our perception.
Perception, yeah.
Right. And essentially, what this guy goes on to say is that your soul is basically perpetuating and living through. So basically, what you have to do, the whole goal is to live almost everyone on the planet's experience. So you're living as everyone in the planet, and then once you have all of that, like, all of that knowledge and all of that experience, right?
Yeah.
You will then die and then become God.
Okay.
So like that everyone is dead theory.
Yeah.
So it's almost I don't know if it's almost intertwined with that because then everyone dies because you're like everyone.
Yeah.
So like your soul is like fragments of your soul are living in different, and then they come together,
and then they become the celestial being.
Yeah, exactly. And then you become God. He's like, I've created this for you because you are everyone. And
Okay.
you will become.
It sounds. That's. I don't know if you've listened to Logic's album Everybody.
I listened to parts of it.
Now on Everybody there's let's call it an interlude, but it's quite long for an interlude, right?
Okay.
Interlude where it's called Waiting Room, right?
Okay.
So somebody just died.
Isn't that from the movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But he just died. Like he was going to work, he was drinking his coffee.
Yeah.
Car accident, gone.
Yeah.
Right? Now he's in this white room, right? And he's like, what's happening? Right? And then so now this guy explains to him in the waiting room, he's like, you're dead. Oh, I'm dead? Yeah, you're dead. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And then explains to him, so like, what do you mean I'm dead? And what is happening? So he said that this is not the first time we've had this conversation, right? Every time you come back in a different form, you evolve and all of that. The last time you came here, you were a selfish human being. This time when you came here, you were worried about your wife and your daughter, So he's like saying that almost he's Adam in the sense, right? The first human being.
Yeah.
And then, or the believed first human being, let's say. Then, so he's lived everyone's life, like you said.
Yeah.
But the difference is he comes back like every time he comes back, back and forth. And then they explain it to him each time. They're like, dog, this is what, yeah. So it sounds similar to that in a sense. And I don't know. I don't think it's far-fetched because it's like, I mean, how could people thumb suck everything? I mean, I had this notion once, right? That everyone got it right. Everyone. I'm talking from Christians to Hindus to like
Muslims.
Buddhas and all of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because how is it that they believe in this one, we believe in this one, we believe in this one, right?
Right.
When they could all like intertwine and work as one.
Okay.
Right. So Christians believe that when you die, your soul leaves,
Right.
departs your body, right? Buddhas believe in reincarnation, or Hindus believe in reincarnation, if I'm not mistaken,
But
right?
I don't. I'm sorry, before to cut you off. I feel like that whole thing of your soul leaves your body is so valid because, like, have you seen like as soon as like a human body dies, like the density, how heavy it
Yeah.
becomes? It's like something has to be in there to
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
eviscerate.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So then the reincarnation thing comes into play, right?
Yeah.
And then like a bunch of things, man. Like everyone, I feel like at some point there is something that links us all,
Yeah.
and we all make sense. And then I think of like the Tower of Babel, for example.
Okay.
Remember when the language barrier and all of that, where everyone lost languages and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like that's where everything shifted. That's where all the like religions and all of that like formed, because everyone now couldn't understand one another.
That's true.
You understand? I'm speaking Xhosa, you speaking English, and now there's like a communication barrier.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, fine. I remember this part from
Yeah.
what I used to know, and then you remember this, and then because we split off, you understand what I'm saying?
That kind of does make sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into religion talk, don't you?
Yeah. No.
The only thing I will say about it is my perception has always been uh, that I believe that there is God, right?
Yeah.
But I've also like when you read the Bible like unobjectively, you can notice that like Jesus, right, is roaming around almost fighting religion, right? He's always
Yeah.
saying that like guys, believe in yourself, like believe in like like have the God, like believe in God, right?
Yeah.
And then like whatever I can do, you can do as long as your faith is strong.
Yeah.
He's always like have faith,
Yeah.
have faith, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not saying like worship like God, like worship me as Jesus. He's never said get on your knees and worship me. Like you know,
Well, they have.
he said get on my knees, get on your knees and worship me.
Wow. Not really, but he said he's the son of man, which was considered blasphemy. You know, that's how he got killed.
I don't know.
But I get what you're saying. I get
My
what you're
point
saying.
is, I feel like okay, my Bible knowledge is limited, obviously. But my
Yeah.
point is, I feel like from what I've heard of Jesus, it's been a story of he's fighting religion and telling people like don't worship like other gods and stuff like that, but have faith and believe that you can do what I can do, right?
Okay.
Because that's what he says. Like, imagine all the times that Jesus was like roaming around and they said, Jesus, Jesus, we need you. And then he gets there and he's like, why didn't you guys do this?
Yeah.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know
I
what I
get
mean?
that would yeah that
So
makes
to
sense. Yeah.
me, like basing a religion off of someone who was almost against religion has always been a bit like, which is why I've always chosen to believe that okay, there is God and then there was Jesus and they were trying to display a message to all of us.
Yeah.
And then it's my responsibility to take on the knowledge of okay, I believe in God and like what that means. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Not necessarily that I'm a Christian and you being Muslim is
Yeah, and that's what I think. Like another thing is like we discredit each other so much, but we're saying the same thing.
exactly.
You know, like we like let's take for example Christianity and Africanism, right?
Yeah.
We say that the son of David, which is Jesus,
Yeah.
right? But then when it comes to like ancestral beliefs and all of that, we tend to discredit it because of witchcraft and
Actually, don't know why we do that because they do work hand in hand.
exactly. I mean,
So-
bro, Moses made a stick turn into a snake, dog.
Exactly.
Is that not
They do
witchcraft,
work
dog?
hand in hand. I don't know, man, but like religion as its own. topic,
Exactly, yeah,
man.
that. But I think like
So like,
that
but this theory,
it's
it's a crazy theory. And I want the only reason that these theories intrigue me is because they're almost all the same. Like the everything, like I said, it intertwines with the everyone is dead theory. In the sense
yeah,
of the world was supposed to end,
and
now we're just like living because like when you die, like you know.
yeah, the dream loop and
The
all of
dream,
that.
but what that intends is that we're all living as one being again.
Yeah,
This theory is saying that like you are connected to everyone and you are everyone just living until one day you hatch,
Yeah.
right, and then you become God,
yeah,
right? Which links to another theory where it goes, what's this? You live in different constructs, right?
Yeah.
So you live in the third dimension, or we're in the fourth dimension, right? We're living as three-dimensional beings, perceiving it in three dimensions, right?
yeah,
Well, four dimensions actually, like because it's up, down, left, right, and then it's time.
yeah.
So those four we perceive in those four dimensions, right? But there are higher constructs, which is why people were saying like people like I don't know if you've heard of this like string theory and like other theories,
Yeah.
like those theories come about like almost explaining that like we can't perceive like certain dimensions, which is why some things in outer space remain anomalies to us
Because we don't.
because
Yeah.
we can't
We can't.
we can't perceive them.
Yeah. It's like the movie you said I should watch.
Interstellar. You should
Interstellar.
watch
Yeah.
Interstellar. It's such a great movie.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like we're
Uh.
having such a logical conversation.
Yeah. Damn, bro. What? That feels weird.
Yeah.
But I think like just to wrap it up,
Yeah.
for today, like, dog. How do you feel about white people saying nigga, bro? Or like,
Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do
so
it.
I'll tell you why I asked this, because Ruby Rose has gone ahead and said anyone can say nigga, right?
Ruby Rose is on and said anyone can say yes.
Yeah. So Ruby Rose has gone on to say that anyone can say niggas as long as you don't have malicious intent.
Okay.
Now the danger with that is, how do you know somebody has malicious intent or not?
I just think don't say it. Like
That's what I also think.
avoid
Like that's what I also think. But like, let's run with it. Let's run with it. How do you know that somebody doesn't have malicious intent?
I
Because
don't know. Like if you're saying it in a song, then I guess you don't have malicious intent. You just like.
it's almost okay, but I think of it like it's almost like the national anthem.
Yeah, but
You know how the national anthem at the Afrikaans spot, like
Yeah.
a lot of like white people tend to go louder.
Yeah.
So now imagine, like every time nigga comes on, nigga, 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 and then you sing the rest of the song. Like I feel
What
like
if you're not like that then?
Huh?
What if you're just saying like.
yeah,
Also,
it's tricky.
Niggas was in Paris.
Because niggas was in
Niggas was in
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, but it's
I just
tricky.
think don't say it.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna call you like what's an offensive like no one calls white people offensive words. Like no one goes around saying oh cracker like you know what I mean? You don't do that like
Yeah.
firstly it's not politically correct. Secondly like you don't if you don't have malicious intent don't say it.
Yeah.
So just don't say it. Like you.
And the thing is, the connotation behind all the words, like the connotation behind nigger and like you know, and
exactly. The history.
and in South African terms, kafir, like that was a big thing, you know.
Even though that one is like an explanation behind that one.
It's a whole thing of like non-believers, but then they've made it to it. Yeah.
But anyway, I just think don't say it.
Yeah.
Because
You're not black.
I don't care if you created the word, just retook it, made it better, reinvented it.
Well, we're better.
And now we're just better. We're just better. No, I'm joking.
But yeah.
Yeah. I also don't like the thing of, and this is what I also said about what's this? I've said this about many arguments, and people are gonna like roast me for this, but it's just the way I believe it. I feel like a lot of black people have done what they've done, right? Is this with the whole racism thing, right? We've taken it from just looking for equality to being like we're better.
No, but that's anything. That's everything.
But we
That's
shouldn't be doing that.
that's everything that has like all the things we're trying to undo.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's what end up happening.
But I hate it.
And unfortunately,
Yes.
dare I say, right? And I'm not saying this like to bring down the movements or anything like that. No, I'm not saying that. But like you look at movements like you said, racism, right? Anti-racism, feminism,
Dude,
like
it's gone to a point
and human rights, just throughout, like
throughout. Anything that deserves to be equal. The opposing
they
side,
want to do the reverse
side,
now,
the
yeah.
side has been, like, and I don't like that.
And it's trying to like, are we trying to achieve revenge or equality?
I really don't like that. Like,
it's not fair. Like
it's not.
But then again, life's
but
not fair.
But the thing is, like, it's hard to find a medium because it's like we've been oppressed for so long.
Yeah,
like,
that
surely, like you just saying it's equal now is still not fair.
It's not fair because at the end of the day, yes, you didn't suffer the way we did. Which is, you know what? In all fairness, I don't blame them, right? I don't blame us as humans for doing that.
Yeah.
It's just like it's very tricky when your argument is that we're not going to be as bad as you, right? And then we end up becoming as bad as you, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, even for example, the reason I would not vote for like EFF is because of that. Because I don't want reverse apartheid.
Exactly.
You understand? Exactly. As much as yes, bro, like they made our ends suffer, our grandparents suffer. It's not gonna help because now what's gonna happen is history repeats itself. So now we're gonna be the oppressors, and then we're gonna be oppressed again.
And then on top of that, then like countries will come.
Nah, bro, it's not worth it.
I just think like people need to find the fine balance between like because like for instance, I like I said, I genuinely am a feminist. Like I genuinely believe that females do need to be treated equal.
100%.
I was having an argument about it. I was like, in workspaces, women need to be paid like if you're a doctor and she's a doctor, they're
equal,
paid the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it's lower or higher, doesn't matter.
Lower or higher, right? But then I was listening to someone speak who was like a feminist, right? And they basically went on this rant saying that like women should be able to to earn just as much as men. On top of that, have the same liberties that like have more liberties than men. Essentially, be able to I should be able to earn as much as a man, and a man should still be the one that is coming home, being a breadwinner, cooking for me. Like, I'm not cooking for me, sorry. Paying my bills, doing this, doing that, doing that, doing
Yeah.
that. Which is like,
It defeats the purpose.
it does, because I've always seen it as like, for instance, like if you're a breadwinner, right? The
Yeah.
argument is always if you go home, like if you have a wife or something, right, and she's gonna take care of this, right, and everyone's been like, that's just wrong, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
I think, well, yeah, it kind of should in a way. I mean, I don't think the person should be oppressed and be like restrained from doing what they want to do in life. But like, you're gonna have certain responsibilities if you choose to want to stay at home, because like if you flip it, right, and if my wife was earning money and I was not earning money, I would have to have that responsibility.
Yeah.
I think it should be equal in that sense of who pays your bills does essentially have the last word. The same way as when you go to sleep at night at your parents' house, they made the rules.
You see, that's a very tricky. It makes sense. It's a very tricky argument because, like, if you think when I think about it, right, I think about the whole thing. Money has sort of made like a lot of things backwards.
True.
You understand?
Very
Money has made us think that we can control the people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not controlling necessarily. And like we won't say it as a controlling, but in essence, a part of it is controlling because now this person is not making money, right?
Yeah.
So you dictate how much money they get.
No.
No,
Okay,
indirectly.
I'm using-
Indirectly.
I'm using-
Like you're not doing it deliberately. Obviously, you dictate how much money they make. You're the one who says no. You're the one who has the last say in decisions. You're the one, and it's fine to a certain degree. Then there will be times where there'll be a power struggle.
Yes.
And then that will be brought up in arguments, for example. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, in a sense, like a lot of things, bro, a lot of things that rely on money have become difficult to maneuver around because money has been brought as power, which makes sense because everything is run on currency, unfortunately, right? So it's like
I hear you, but the reason I say this is that's why I'm saying like I should have no power to control you in terms of if I say like there's a difference between trying to control someone and understanding what responsibility is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to come back and be like, hey, yo, dude, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Because I pay your bills.
Yeah, there's no need. Yeah.
There's no need to do that. But you need to understand, like, as a human being, that if I am paying your bills, right, that you can't expect me, right,
to also do the responsible.
everything.
It's also like it's actually like you this example is leaning into what you're saying. Then, when your parents pay for your school fees, it's your responsibility to do your homework.
Exactly.
It's your responsibility to do your projects. They can't come back and
then
still tell you, dog,
do your homework.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
So like in that
I'm not gonna,
perspective,
if someone's not doing it, like I'm not gonna be out here saying I pay for this, do this,
Yeah.
do this. But I'm also gonna sit down and be like, okay, because how do you make it fair? Like, how do you make it fair that if I'm gonna go out and work every single day of my life, right?
To get bread.
Because
let's go
you don't
catch
want-
this bread.
And then when I get back,
Yeah.
right, you're gonna tell me, oh, you need to do this and do this and do this because I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Like that's also just not fair.
You see, it's a dangerous
dangerous
balance, bro. Because it's like there's entitlement, and then there's and actually it's just entitlement. It's just entitlement. The entitlement of the person who has the money, the entitlement of the person who doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're entitled in your mind, oh, but you're my husband, you're supposed to take care of me, right? That's going to be dangerous because now if I take away my entitlement, your entitlement from you, it's like chai. You understand?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's just we'll dabble into this.
We want to give you guys comments.
Oh, that was serious.
Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Love you guys.
And comment D if you've made it this far to
thank
DEE.
you.
And thank you for 500
subs.
We love you, niggas.
We're getting better. Josh.
You're coming. You're coming, bro. You're coming.
Man.
All right.
Peace out.